Week 2 of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and it's our first game after our dinner break. The WNBA first game outside the evaluation games. And we had Michaela Maybe and Daliana Lewis, our WNBA coaches, coming together and drafting the teams last night after the evaluation games. Michaela Maybe, head coach of the Lynx, with Lila Harris, Sydney Louise, Jazlee Johnson, Giada Koldani, and Ariana Davis. On the other side, Daliana Lewis, head coach of the Dream Team, with Autumn Begley, Ava Sanders, Elena Wright, Rebel Roberts, and Paige Buckley. Team Dream in the white, Lynx in orange. And once again, this is our first WNBA league game outside of the evaluations. On the drive is Ariana Davis. She'll post up from the elbow, gets a bad bounce, and a rebound to Rebel Roberts. Here's Wright. Handoff Roberts. Wright trying to work that right side. She's isolated there. Begley. She's using the handles up high. Defense stays tight on her. Begley looks to shoot the three ball off the front iron and straight out the baseline. Ball will turn over to the Lynx, and what we saw in yesterday's evaluation game, Elena Wright seemed to dominate a lot of it, but now with coaches and different game plans, you'll see a lot of different style of gameplay. That doesn't mean that she's not going to dominate, but it'll be a little more structured, as Harris will be the first to score in this. Coach Michaela Maybe's Lynx off to a nice start. Here's the drive. Harris. She'll get it up. A bad bounce rattles its way off. Long rebound to Wright, and she's going to slow up the offense. Wright goes right side. An easy lay right off the box. Wright ties it up at 2 apiece. Harris back on the attack. Will fly it up with the right hand, and no one wants to box out low on the offensive end. Louise will take this away. Johnson drives on the left side, gets denied by the rim. Another rebound by Rebel Roberts. Begley. Handoff to Wright. Defense swings all the way across. Begley's left alone on the right side. Wright tries to dribble through everyone. Lost it. On the ground is Ariana Davis trying to take it back. Begley is found open on the right side wing. Comes down and out the opposite direction. Here goes the Lynx. Jazlee Johnson tries to stop, but the feet slide, and that leads us to our first break with a score of 2-2. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. 2-2 score for the WNBA at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm Levi Flores, the voice of choice, and the Lynx were the first to score with Lila Harris. Dream Team was close behind with Elena Wright, who dominated yesterday. She was the game's leading scorer, but the team still didn't win in that first game here on Court 1. And now with the teams being drafted by the head coaches, they are a little bit more competitive, a little bit more equal. Koldani gets right inside, scores for the Lynx. Lynx on a nice run here, back-to-back possessions. Retake the lead at 6-2. Shot goes long, rebounded by herself. Rebel Roberts give it out to Begley. Her 15-footer rattles off the rim, and Harris heads the other direction, looking at options. Swings it across to Koldani with a nice 1-2 step. Smokes the layup, and Begley spikes it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lynx, having to inbound from the baseline. Nice shot by Koldani. She's now the game's leading scorer. Begley controlling the offense for the Dream Team. Roberts. Now to Begley. Begley looking backdoor, couldn't quite find Wright. Paige Buckley gets her shot swiped at, got denied, and now coast to coast, given up at the last second. Begley comes in and denies it again off the baseline. Incredible defense by Autumn Begley. Davis is going to take it out for the Lynx, directed by Coach Mabey. Quick inbound to Jaisley Johnson. She finds an open Koldani, who will unleash it from 15, get her own miss, launch it up from about 8 feet out. Still can't hit there. Paige Buckley, the rebound. Begley's to her right, pushes it out to her. Begley takes an extra step, gets away with the travel, and scores off of it. Autumn Begley adds to the Dream Team's total of 4. Swinging court right to left through the hands of Davis. She'll have to reset. Koldani will step back in. 14-footer, short again.
Timeout, court 1.
Harris. Move the ball around, and a timeout's called. 8-4 is the score with the Lynx on top by 4. NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, the WNBA for the first league game. The Lynx and Dream. Lynx up 8-4 over the Dream team. Michaela Maybe drafting her team of Harris, Louise, Johnson, Koldani, and Davis, while Daliana Lewis has Begley, Sanders, Wright, Roberts, and Buckley. Through about 8 minutes, the Lynx doubling up the score, but fairly low scoring. The past weeks of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, we've seen very, very low WNBA scores. This is not the case. Very hard playing players, very dominating players, and they're not afraid to get physical, and they're not afraid to take some chances, which has been some risks in the past that haven't been applied. But here we see Buckley scoring for the Dream team and closing that gap to a one-possession game. Koldani, Louise, Davis, and Johnson are the four for the Lynx. Missed the first one, got the second. Louise is on the board and scoring. Right, slowing the offense for the Dream team. Koldani makes the stop on right. Have to reset the offense again. Right, calling for it. Gets past Johnson, but not past Louise. Louise scanning. Had multiple options, but Wright's defense was way too good. Backdoor, fantastic play, but the ball doesn't creep through. Rebound, Louise, second chance, won't go. Buckley. Right. Stolen by Koldani. Right, steaming back on defense. Koldani gets fouled. She'll get two. Koldani off on her first. Koldani 0 for 2. Begley gets the rebound. Buckley guarded high by Koldani. Gives it out to Begley. She's isolated until Buckley gets pushed over to the corner. Screen by Begley to the middle. 15-footer off the mark for Roberts. Koldani will attack. One-on-one over Buckley. Gets the good bounce. Buckley passes across, stolen by Louise. Louise will get past the defense. Wright had given up on her. Goes back for a second one, but Wright is right back there on defense to snag the board over her head.
Timeout, court one.
That'll lead us to a timeout with a 12-6 score. The Lynx keep adding points and the Dream at a standstill. 12-6 for the WNBA at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Right out of the break, gets a score for Rebel Roberts. A great job by Daliana Lewis, able to come out of the break and score and start closing that gap as we get close to halftime. That's where teams can make or break it. We haven't really seen the major comeback yet. We've seen players make a comeback, they make a run, but it's not enough to actually pull themselves ahead and win the game. Of course, this is still midway through day 2, but you'd like to see a little bit more. Louise is going to answer the shot from Roberts the last time down. Louise now has 4 total points. Up court, Louise has a chance to go back-to-back, steps into it, got it past right. Buckley. Koldani going for the strip, gets it out clean. Louise, 3 possessions in a row? No. Blocked by Buckley. Koldani to inbound. Up and down to the paint. Caught on the double dribble. Harris will turn it over.
1 minute left on court 1.
Final minute before the half. Lynx keeping a steady lead, 16-8. A steal for Harris. Kicks it over to Louise. Louise won't get it. Koldani comes flying in for the rebound and the putback. Give the girls some Windex for the cleanup next time.
30 seconds left.
Koldani, credit her for another steal. Leading pass up to Louise. No one's even close. Louise slows it down and drops it in with the right hand. 8 points for Louise, 10 points for Koldani.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wright tosses it up off the backboard as time expires. Wright will just slowly close the gap. A 10-point game is where we're at for the half. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. through the first half. 20-10 is the score. The Lynx leading the Dream Team. Michaela Maybe bringing her team in game one to a nice large 10-point lead. Lynx right now led by Koldani, who has 10 points. Louise has 10, Harris has 2, and 2 players yet to score, but boy, that this game's moving. They'll definitely have plenty of chances. Koldani gets a steal here over Sanders, passes up Louise, lost the handle on it, and will turn it right back over immediately. When we look at the Dream Team, their leading scorer is Elena Wright. She has 4 points. Buckley has 2, Roberts has 2, and Begley has 2. Sanders is the lone player to not score there, but same as the Lynx, there's going to be plenty of opportunities to score. It's just, will the ball fall? We've seen a lot of shots just creep up there. They're good shots. They were wide open shots. They were good looks, but the ball just didn't seem to go through the hoop. And maybe switching sides, it'll help them out. Buckley pushed from behind by Koldani. She'll pick up the foul, and we get 2 free throws for Paige Buckley. Ariana Davis able to get on the board and scoring. Wright puts it up. Begley bats it right back out to her, and Wright couldn't quite get the handle. Koldani up and down to Harris. Koldani calls for it. Backdoor bounce pass sniffed out by Buckley. Wright back on the move. Defense is standing strong against her. Harris won't let her go anywhere. Wright gets denied by Koldani. Wright having a hard time doing anything on offense. The Dream Team might have to result in other players trying to do most of the work as Koldani smokes the layup on the other side. Wright calling for it forward. Multiple orange jerseys quickly swarm her and denies her another opportunity. Harris will go up with it. Right. Lynx absolutely dominating this battle. Wright gets underneath. First made basket from the field in the second half for the Dream Team. Harris. Koldani barely keeps it in. Oh, and it's right to Louise. Louise gets Begley off her feet. Can't pay off on the mid-range J. Louise. Poked out by Begley. Easy strip.
Timeout, court 1.
24-13, the Lynx still on top by a lot. Under 12 minutes to go at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. WNBA, Lynx and Dream. Lynx will lead by quite a bit. Been held to 4 points in the second half, but at the same time, their defense has held the Dream team to just 3. Here's Paige Buckley out of the break. Try to wrap it around to right, but Koldani sticks her leg in between. Right, backing down Harris. Trying to stick her underneath the backboard. Right, finally gets it to pay off. Harris slowed down by Buckley, and unfortunately Harris believes she touched that one. If she didn't, it'll send the other way. Here's Harris. Has a wide open Koldani for 3. It's good. Nothing but net. Koldani, the triple from outside. 13 total points for Koldani out of the team's 27. Lynx dominating in every which way. Koldani will go coast to coast and finish with the left hand. Begley misses her mid-range. Harris setting the team. Right is her primary defender. Johnson comes over, sets the screen. Harris through all defenders gets a bad bounce off the rim. And Koldani, unfortunately, couldn't get the grasp. Davis caught on the travel, shuffled her feet in the corner.
Timeout, court 1.
27-15, second half, not as much scoring. We'll find out what happens in the final 8 minutes after this. (27-15) for the WNBA. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Second half scoring not as high as we saw in the first. Koldani is the leading scorer with 15 points, single-handedly beating the Dream Team. But of course, she can't do it without the help of her side parts. Lila Harris, Sydney Louise, Jaisley Johnson, and Ariana Davis all coming together in tandem to bring a victory to the Lynx. Begley off the left side. She'll get denied. Louise comes over for the help defense, helping out Davis. Harris gets the high screen. Right. Over the top, and some visible frustration for Wright as the shot's just not falling for her. Begley will control. 3 seconds in the key, caught on Wright. Standing there paying some rent in the key. Harris, her pass almost forced, but still able to get it to Louise. Takes her 2 shots, might be more. Koldani fouled, she'll get 2. Koldani misses her first. Line violation on the Dream Team. Koldani will get another. Koldani hits the extra one. Shot goes wide right. The reset up by the Dream Team. Begley's mid-range, long. Koldani will take another stab at it. Little body bump from the side of right. No whistles for her. 10-footer, straight up and through. Rebel Roberts adding to the total, her first made basket in the second half. Inside to Louise. She'll pay it right back. That's her first made basket in the second half as well. Give the Lynx 30 total points.
Timeout, court 1.
Lead us to a timeout and remain with just under 4 to play. 30-17 is the score. The Lynx domination. Final 4 minutes, 30-17. The Lynx looking to take the first WNBA league win. Inbounding will be the Dream Team's Rebel Roberts. Buckley to right, underneath, turns and shoots. Right, wanting to get back on defense. Ball's moving too fast for her. Koldani on the scoop around. Won't get it. 4 white jerseys right down there for the rebound. There's been a lot of points lost because of missed rebounds. Buckley. Just inside the 3-point line. Hits off the right side, gets her own miss. Put it back up from 15 and a little contact off the shooting arm will guide her to the free throw line. One of 2 at the free throw line for Rebel Roberts. Koldani, game's leading scorer, finds a nice pass to Harris, denied by the rim. Here's Buckley, needs to move quicker. Harris steaming down. Buckley tries to deny her. Buckley with the jump stop, or excuse me, Harris with the jump stop as Buckley goes by. Koldani easily pokes it out from right. They'll have to reset. Louise not quite able to save it. Final minute, 32-18. Buckley takes it over Harris. Harris now. Possibly one of the final times the Dream Team can touch the ball in this game. They'll play another one later tonight on court 2. Here's Koldani with the rebound. She'll drive. Little body bump called with the whistle.
Seconds on the inbound.
They'll call the foul on the ground. So Louise gets the inbound from Koldani. Just a couple seconds left. Koldani not going to give up.
5.
Fighting against right. And another jump ball is called as the seconds tick down.
5, 4,
Right,
3,
with one last chance,
2,
flings it up to Sanders.
1.
Louise will steal it away, capitalizing an exclamation point at the end of this game. A 14-point victory for the Lynx. Michaela maybe gets a victory in league game number 1 of the WNBA. More games coming up next here on Court 1. Join us from the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.